and Mike and Susan Scales. Jack's school activities are basketball, football, golf, stucco, beta club, and FCA. His favorite school sports memory is getting to play with his younger brother, Bo, his senior year in football and basketball. Jack's future plans are to go to college and go wherever God leads him. He would also like to say thank you, Mom and Dad, for always pushing me to do the best I could, be not only in sports, but in everything that I do.
Our next senior is Haley Combs. She is the daughter of David and Jody Combs and the granddaughter of Dawn and Donna Combs and Sue and Monty Thomas. Haley's school activities are cross-country, basketball, track, SCA, and beta club. Her favorite school sports memory is when she made her free throws to tie the game at the Hinton tournament. Haley's future plans are to run at Northwestern, study to become a physical therapist, and savor every moment of life. She would also like to say a big thank you goes out to my family. I couldn't have done this without each of you. I also want to thank everyone who has supported me throughout the years. I truly appreciate all the love and support.
Our next senior is Alex Kimball. She is the daughter of Shane and Kendra Kimball and granddaughter of Linda Kimball and the late Troy Kimball, and Bob Reese, Ken Mintz, and the late Kat Hughes. Alex's school activities are basketball, track, cross-country, beta club, FCA, and being a class officer. Her favorite school sports memory is when Haley tried to fight a girl from Gracemont during the cattle tournament. Alex's future plans are to go to college and go into the medical field. She would also like to say thank you, Mom and Dad, for always supporting me. Thank you, Coach Betty, for always believing in me, and thank you to my teammates for making my last year the best year.
Our next senior is Ricardo Solomon. He is the son of Ricardo and Mira Solomon and grandson of Paulina and Juan Salazar. Ricardo's school activities are basketball. His favorite school sports memory is the bus ride back home after a win. Ricardo's future plans are to make money and play soccer. He would also like to say, let's get this done, boys.
Our next senior is April Smith. She is the daughter of Dave Smith and Umshil Kim. April's school activities are cheerleading, beta club, student council, and being a basketball manager. Her favorite school sports memory is winning state twice. In the future, April plans to study abroad, graduate college, and become an orthodontist and marry an absolute stud. She would also like to say, I love you, Dad. I'm going to miss you so much when I go to college. I can't express how grateful I am for you taking on both roles.
Braden's school activities are football and basketball. His favorite school sports memory is breaking Faith Cillian Field's ankles in 7th grade basketball practice and making him cry. Braden's future plans are to win this game, go home, and eat. He would also like to say from the wide words of Brandon, wide open lanes are not guaranteed points.
Our next senior is Amanda Taylor. She is the daughter of Danny and Tammy Taylor and granddaughter of Willard Taylor, the late Terry and Donna Bishop, and the late Linda Taylor. Amanda's school activities are softball, beta club, and basketball manager. Her favorite basketball memory is when Miss Betty gave her and Coach N the job of keeping Reese quiet on the bench when she was hurt. Amanda's future plans are to attend SWASU, pursue a degree in radiology, and be more successful than her parents, and then live a life from there. She would also like to say thank you, Coach Betty, for letting me be a part of your team the past 2 years, and thank you, Mom and Dad, for raising me to be better than Addie. I love y'all.
Our next senior is Levi Taylor. He is the son of Ronnie and Tara Taylor and Zach and Sarah House, and grandson of Ed and Karen Parker and Raymond and Becca Clausen and Xavier Davis. Levi's school activities are baseball, football, basketball, and little league. His favorite school sports memory is winning. Levi's future plans are to play baseball in college or start little league. He would also like to say, let's go get it done tonight, comments.
Our next senior is Faye Field. He's the son of Laurel Chrisfield and the grandson of Mike and Debbie Field and Matt O'Brien. Faye's school activities are basketball and golf. His favorite school sports memory is sophomore basketball season and me destroying Braden Cole Strong's ankles and absolutely embarrassing him so bad that he almost quit in 7th grade basketball practice, which is why he's wearing an ankle brace on his right ankle. Faye's future plans are to go to college and start his own business. He would also like to say, let's go win tonight, boys, and Braden, don't put another hole in the wall.
Our next senior is Justin Steele. He is the son of Chris and Laurel Field and grandson of Mike and Debbie Field and Matt O'Brien. Justin's school activity is basketball. Justin's future plans are to go to work and make a lot of money. He would also like to say, thanks to my family and friends for always being there for me, and let's get that done.
Our last senior is Sierra Weathers. She is the daughter of Alton and Melissa Weathers and granddaughter of Braylon and Elaine Dawn Mason and Vaughn Weathers. Sierra's school activities are fast pitch, slow pitch, basketball, track, beta club, student council, FCA, and the class of 2023's vice president. Her favorite school sports memory is the school suburban getting broken into at the motel during the state track meet junior year. Sierra's future plans are to attend OSU in the fall to major in psychology, then go on to become an occupational therapist, and of course to fall in love, get married, and start a family. She would also like to say thank you to everyone who has supported me through my athletics journey over the last 14 years. And Miss Betty, thank you for stepping into this program and for believing in us when no one else did. We love you.
Thank you, seniors and parents, for your years of dedication to common athletics.
And easy to use. Enjoy Pioneer iVideo today.
Streamed with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
The industry.
Christianity is about walking by faith, living with hope, and sharing our love. And the greatest of these is love. We love God, our neighbors, and one another, and we would be delighted for you to come share the love of God with us at the Hinton Church of Christ, 307 South Spencer in Hinton, Oklahoma. Join us on Sundays for Bible classes for all ages at 9 a.m., worship at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m., and midweek Bible study on Wednesdays at 7 p.m.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Stream with Pioneer iVideo and more. Live, recorded, on demand, all in HD. Easily find and watch your favorite shows and movies. Anywhere, on any device, perfect for the entire family. And easy to use. Enjoy Pioneer iVideo today.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Terriers and the Hinton Commons, at this time, we would ask that you please stand for the singing of the national anthem by the Hinton 8th through 12th grade choir under the direction of Amanda Hughes.
All right, awesome job there by High School Vocal, led under the direction of Amanda Hughes. Going to get starting lineups down here courtside. So Lady Comets facing off against Thomas Terriers tonight. I'm joined alongside Brinley Holman, who's taking some time out of her weekend to have some fun with us.
Of course, always, always, always.
Number 5, number 12, number 14, number 25, and number 35 rounding out your starting 5. So you've played against some of these girls. What are your thoughts on this lineup?
They got some good players. Of course, as girls, get older and gain more experience, they're just going to get better and better, especially as well coached, as well disciplined as Thomas Terriers are. Their coach has been there for a long, long time, so they have have established themselves in his coaching style and everything, and they're going to be a pretty good team. They have a really good ball handler, number 25, Sydney Hampton. She's an extremely good ball player, and she's gonna take everything to the hoop, and she's a 5'10" point guard, so that's always difficult to try to combat. They have a couple of tall post girls on the inside, both above 6 feet, so it's always difficult to do that, and especially with all the girls, don't really have any height.
Yeah, noticed that in the pregame warm-ups too when they walked in the building. Of course, watched a little of them in the Burns Flat tournament, and I've seen they've been playing a while. As you said, one was a senior, both of them upperclassmen, and they bring a lot of size. They're going to run a big floor. Their work's going to be cut out tonight for the Lady Comets.
For sure. Going to have to stay out of foul trouble. Thomas, they're going to use their height to their advantage. So we're going to have to be able to be careful. We're going to need Alex Kimball to stay out of foul trouble, and Charlie Van Huss especially to stay out of foul trouble.
Yep, absolutely. So here we go as Charlie Van Huss will lead on the tip-off for the Lady Comets, number 15 for the Terriers, as we're ready to get some Friday night hoops underway.
So Thomas Terriers, they end up winning the tip right here, so they'll have possession of this at the beginning of this ball game as 35, she gets it set up, gets it over to 25 Hampton. She drives left, kicks it back out to 5. As she looks to set it up, trying to kind of get their feet under them to begin this game. As 12 with it, she gets it inside, and that's a lob pass right up to 35. Just like I said, they're going to use that height to their advantage. Really nothing you could do. I mean, you guarded them just as well. Just really difficult to do as a defender.
Yeah, it makes the pass easier, and then once you're under the basket like that, good luck. And real quickly there, going back-to-back possessions with points.
So Coleman's going to have to be careful against this press right here. Kind of something they've seen as Thomas, I mean, we mentioned it, we've said it twice now, how they're going to use their height to their advantage, and they all have extremely long arms, so you're going to have to go either fake low, go high, or fake high and do bounce passes. You're going to have to go low with it.
And that's something against Arapahoe Butler. They struggled. Number 14 for Arapahoe had about 15 turnovers last night, or created about 15 turnovers. And like I said, we deal with height and length, anything like that. You know, at times we struggle, and ball movement's going to be difficult tonight.
Yep. So it's Hale. Her first three's up and good. Kind of shot the 3 ball extremely well. Was that against Arapahoe, I believe? Kind of came out shooting the ball well. So
yeah, they had 12. Their first 12 points that night were all off the 3 ball.
So once again, gets it down low. That's Maddie Mannering down there. Just once again, they have 2 girls right around the same height, so they're going to be able to use that to their advantage.
And they're playing a early press in here, too.
Tries to skip it over. Good job by Haley to get it over to Alex. Almost stolen away. Good hustle there by 12 to get down there and knock it out of bounds. So Thomas is able to get set back up in their half-court defense, which looks like a 2-3 zone, I believe.
Good job getting the ball to the middle, but then pass that just a little wide.
So gets it over to Haley, back to Charlie. Comets in a 4-out, 1-in offense right here. Really need to continue with this ball movement to get them moving on the defense in their zone.
And the Terriers kind of rotating their zone, playing its own defense.
Shot 3 is off the back rim, no good, but fought for and rebounded by Hampton for the Terriers.
It's a good effort there by Kimball to try to get that rebound.
So 35 with it. She goes up for a shot, and that one's in and good. So she'll go line shoot a free throw right here.
Wow, that was really quick. Good use of the body.
Yeah, it goes into her, but still brings it back a little bit to be able to get that shot up and in.
And she looks like I said, experience definitely coming to play. She looks like she's been doing that for a long time. That was a skilled, veteran, savvy-looking move there.
So that free throw's up and good. So we'll have a sub come in right here so 20 will come in for 35.
And a quick substitution there, too.
It's right there. It's kind of interesting. You don't hardly ever see a press guarding the ball, especially in the beginning of the game. So it's interesting to see that. But once again, 25 is an experienced player, so she knows how to use her height to her advantage. So gets it to the middle and breaks that press once again. So that's how the Comets are going to be able to that'll be their bread and butter to beat this press, is get it to the middle and get it back. So Jayla Wiedemann, she pulls up a 3. That one's off the left side of the rim, no good. Collected by 20 right there.
I like Wiedemann pulling the trigger there. She's one that always kind of gets us going from the perimeter.
Good defense there by both Combs and Wiedemann to come in there and stop her drive to the baseline. So 35, she checks back in here for 5. She got a quick break right there. Gets it over to Kimball as they break the press once again as Combs brings it up, gonna look to set up in their half-court offense again as Kimball, she tries to go baseline, gets it over to Van Huss, and that one's tipped out of bounds, stays with the Comets. This is getting into Wiedemann. That 3's up, and that one's off the back of the rim, no good, but collected by Kimball. Gets it over to Hale. Back over to Combs. Gets it to the middle to Charlie as she puts up a shot. Kind of got bumped and fouled.
I was going to say, had a bump there, no call.
Had a bump. The defender really did a good job of kind of staying up, and Charlie tried to go around her. So refs are going to not call that, I guess. So that's going to be something that Comets are going to have to keep in mind. They're not going to call it if you're kind of the one to initiate that contact and the defender just staying straight up. So they get it inside to 35, kicks it out to 20. She thinks, thinks
ISO had some space there. That's
25, pulls up for a nice little
clean jumper.
13-foot jumper right there. Gets it down low to Hale. Good pass right there to Kimball as she will go up for a shot. That one's up and that one's good, and she'll go to the line and shoot a free throw right there.
I give credit to Hale there. Nice bounce pass.
Nice pass. Nice way to look for her to know that defender's coming in really fast, and so is Kimball coming down there to break and get up a nice little block shot. So Comets go to the free throw line for their first free throw of the game right here. That one's off the right side of the rim, no good, but Almost collected by Van Huss right there. Just nice job. Just wasn't able to corral it right there.
And they struggled from the stripe the other night. It's one thing they got to make those opportunities count when they get them.
So 12, but they get started back to 25 and back to the top of the key to 20. Comets in a 3-2 zone maybe, I think.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like right here. It's a little short corner pass right there, and that one's good by 35 right here.
Tell you what, shooting from a high percentage this first quarter.
Yep. Good pass right there. Combs with it. She gets up first shot. That one's blocked by 35. No good. Rebounded by 12 as she looks to push it down the court. She pulls up for a little jumper. That one's up and that one's good.
I'm telling you what, those are some clean-looking jumpers. They've made everything look very fluent and easy so far offensively.
That one's thrown away right there. Kind of been able to, we've done that every time down the court, so they were able to read it and know exactly where we were going. So they were able to hedge that right there and steal that as gets to the corner to 12. She pulls up for 3. That one's up. That one's off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Wiedemann. Van Huss with it. She'll dribble up the court. She looks to push. Good pass right there to the corner to Hale. She puts up a 3. That one's up and that one's off the back of the rim. No good. So once again, Lady Comets getting good looks right here. Just are unable to make them fall.
They're struggling to get the 3 ball to fall off Hale initially making one early in the game.
So back to the corner to 12. She thought about the 3. She just puts up a little.
Nice job
corner.
there.
Yeah, yep.
Got her to bite and then took a higher percentage shot right there.
So that one's almost thrown away. Kicked right and it's thrown away by the Terriers. Just kind of a lackadaisical catch and trying to look out to pass and just wasn't aware of anybody around her. So
far too many turnovers this quarter.
Terriers with it. Gets it down low to 24. Yep.
Yeah, that's tough. Kimball just kind of went straight down on that one.
Yep.
Good call.
It's kind of one thing right there, especially since Thomas does have that big of, I mean, if you look at it right here, you can see it. 24 has a whole head taller than her. All you're going to have to do pretty much is just go straight up.
Yeah.
That's all you're going to have to do. You're going to have to put your hand straight up, try to get a hand in her face, and kind of just try to bother her shot as much as you can without making any contact right there.
Just kind of for reference, I was standing right next to them pregame. I'm 6 foot tall. They're taller than I am. And Alex is pretty tall.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So Thomas right here, they're able to capitalize off their free throw. So she goes 2 for 2 right there. As that one's stolen away. Man, I think right there, Alyssa Hale she just should have went out of bounds. Fortunately, it didn't turn out to be bad, awful for the Comets right there. But let it go out of bounds. You're able to set up in your defense and aren't able to give up an easy shot. As Combs, she puts up a little shot, no good, rebounded by 5.
It's good defense right there from Thomas.
So that one goes out of bounds. Good job by Kimball to stay with it, try to force turnover, and almost does, but goes out of bounds off of Alex, so that'll stay with the Terriers right here. Gets to the corner. Just trying to look for their inside once again, as that one is thrown away by the Comets. So good job by both Combs and Van Huss to
good vision by Haley. Get a tip on that.
Combs with a 3 step up. That one's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by 12 right there. So she'll be fouled.
Yeah, 1 for 4 from 3.
Yeah.
This quarter, it's trailing 19-5 when you've got to beat them on the outside to run in a big floor. You can't shoot 1 for 4.
No, and kind of one thing, they're sitting in that zone right there. So you really like to see the Comets work inside out. Have maybe like a 3 out, 2 in, and have that kind of some motion up there to try to force them to move. You're not really forcing them to do anything because they're just able to sit back in that zone and just wait for them to pass out and go shoot a 3. So the shot fake right there is that one is off of, they'll say it's off of us, so it'll stay with them. Refs kind of let them.
Interesting.
Yeah, refs kind of letting them play through some contact right here. Not really wanting to call anything. Not really calling anything.
Yeah, only four fouls total in this game so far.
So that one's tipped out of bounds by the Comets, but probably right there catches it out of bounds, so it'll go back to the Comets, and Thomas stays in there.
And number 15 again right there at the middle, trying to break that pass up.
The 12, she pulls up for 3. That one's off the left side of the rim, no good. Collected by Wiedemann, and they'll call that one right there. I think that's just a frustration foul right there by 12. Hasn't gone 0 for 3 back to back right there, so just kind of a...
Not really need for that. 19-5.
Yeah, you're 85 feet or 75 feet away from the basket, and that's her That's her second foul right there, third team foul. So she'll go to the bench right here with less than a minute left in this first quarter.
And that right there, frustration right there, puts you now on the bench for a while.
Yeah, especially when you have a 14-point cushion right there. So it's kind of unnecessary for that as Wiedemann gets it inside, kicks it back. Van Huss kicks it back out to her. She puts up the shot, no good. Ball forward corralled by 15 right there. So that one skipped across to 35. Gets it over to 25 as she thinks about the three, but she'll just drive and she puts up a little 3-foot jumper, and that one she'll be fouled on the shot right there.
And again, that's kind of, they got away from that for a minute, kind of got to shoot three ball, taking their outside jumpers, and got away from their bread and butter, and now they get back at it, attacking the basket, and depending on how the referees call this game, I feel like they're calling a little differently the last couple minutes than they did to start the first.
Oh yeah.
As we get a substitution back in, 35 to the bench, 24 check into the game.
So she splits them right there. Make this a 20-5 ball game as Van Huss is struggling to get in, but gets it into Combs. She looks to dribble, gets it back to Van Huss. She throws a little baseball pass ahead and gets it over to Wiedemann to Kimball.
That's close there by number 20.
Yes.
Almost looked like a reach.
So Haley looking to kind of spread it out as good pass right there. Nice pass. That's how you beat that zone right there, is that quick ball movement. Lady Coleman's doing a job with the ball movement. It's just not quick enough. You're not giving them time to kind of find everybody in their zone. That's how you beat a zone, is you're quick with the ball right there. So good job by Wiedemann. She knows exactly where Charlie was to get it to her.
Now you got to make these count here, too. Go 2 for 2 at the stripe.
It's not falling right now.
Yep, last possession here of the quarter.
Terriers with it, gets it to she drives baseline as pulls it back out, gets over to 15. They're going to have to put a shot up real fast. Is that one good pass right there?
Oh, nice
Just
move
wasn't able
there.
to fall. But nice pass right there by the Terriers as this first quarter comes to a close with your Hinton Lady Coleman 6 in the top.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group.
All right, welcome back to this beginning of the second quarter right here. Is once again, like we mentioned, Lady Coleman really need to cut down on these turnovers right here, kind of struggling against their press with having these Lady Terriers have such length. Almost all 5 of them have length, and all 5 of them are able to kind of use that to their strength. So it's kind of going to be difficult right here for the Comets to kind of navigate through that for the rest of this game.
Yep. So they need to play up tempo here, have a little more urgent.
So Lady Terriers are sitting in this 2-3 zone right here, and that one skipped over to Hale. Back over to Van Huss as she drives left, pulls it back out. Gets over to back to Hale as they're kind of just struggling to find anything right here against the zone.
Just kind of got their feet planted right now too. Not enough movement.
It's just not quick enough. I mentioned you need to have quick ball movement just in it. As that one, they do get it inside, and then a turnover right there by Kimball.
And you get yourself in a situation like that, you're not winning that scenario right there. More, enough times. For it to put you in a spot to win this ball game.
Good defense there.
Good job.
Great job by Davini to come in there and grab that ball right there. So ball stay with the Lady Terriers right there on that jump ball.
I think it's one thing Hannah's done this season, and she's a good offensive player. Wanted to work on her defense and get better. And I feel like since Christmas break, she's played pretty good defensively for the Comets.
I think she brings a different set of intensity to the court right there every time she steps out. Has 12 with it.
That's just something you can't have right there. You cannot have one of their smallest guard players right underneath the goal getting a.
It's just kind of she put that shot up, and in your mind you got to know she's over 4, over 5 now. So her shooting percentage isn't the highest right now. So you got to go crash the boards right there and not allow that their smallest guard, like you said, to go get that rebound. Gets it inside to Kimball, as she's just going to hold it right there and gets it out to Kimball. Or gets out to Combs, sorry. And Deviney, she's able to collect that rebound. And Hale, she puts up a little three-pointer right there, and that one's rebounded by Combs. No call right there.
No call. They're not, they're already at a disadvantage, and they're not getting the calls.
Yeah, for sure. So right there, I got a little distracted because I think Kimball went to strip that ball away, and I think elbow number 12 right there for the Terriers, I think she got a bloody nose right there, so I got a little distracted on that. I didn't know what was going to happen. That's really good inbound pass right there. Van Huss is able to get a wide open layup right there and is able to get their first 2 points of this quarter right here. So they'll call that foul right there, which is...
It took a nice little slide on
I know, little softball slide right there.
Yeah.
So a little smooth with it on the
I was
basketball
going to say, little Trey Turner slide.
So he gets it out to 25 as she drives baseline, and that one's almost thrown away, but going out. That one is thrown away by Combs as we have a little race down the court, and she'll be fouled. So she'll go line shoot two right there. So it'll be
good job there, kind of flailing, getting that
to
contact
get that
there.
call, you kind of have to sell it right there, especially whenever you have two fast players. 15 was able to kind of come out and match her speed, which is kind of a little shocking for anyone going ugly at Haley in a race. So good job by Combs right there as Thomas right here. That was their fourth team foul. So both teams, Thomas have 5 team fouls right here. So
it's one of the, say misses her first one there. That's really one of the advantages Lady Commons should have is on fast break with Haley Combs having that track speed. She's one of the quickest players. I mean, there's not very many girls we've faced throughout the season that are faster than her. So that sets them up nicely on a fast break. So, but you got to finish here and you got to make your shots at the stripe.
So lane violation right there.
So
So
going to shoot again.
She get a little redo right there. So 24, she'll check back in here for 15 right there as Haley Combs, she gets another chance right here to capitalize at the free throw line.
Usually a very good free throw shooter.
Yes. She goes 0 for 3 right there.
Very surprising. She's normally their best free throw shooter.
Yeah. So Thomas with it. Lady Combs still in this 3-2 zone right there. As gets it over to 20.
Yeah, kind of miscommunication there. Two players
that's
close together.
Right there, so.
Really not haven't scored a whole lot of points the last few minutes for Thomas either.
So they'll call that foul right there, and that'll be on Van Huss, and I'm not really sure where the contact was unless.
It's one of those moments that Lady Combs really need to capitalize on this. They've kind of hit a little scoring drought.
Oh, yeah. Both teams have hit a scoring drought. So, it was 20-6 at the end of the first quarter. So, neither team shooting very well in this second quarter right here.
There's exactly
nice pass,
that's got to be a foul. Yep. And
nice pass right there. That's where they're able to. That's where that team chemistry and that playing together for a lot of years has come into play right there.
Good job coming in. Smart coming in from the backside, getting that feed from from the short corner. She gets her first to fall. That's their bread and butter right there.
Yeah.
That right there, if they can have a possession like that every single time, that's exactly what they're wanting. Get an open, get a shot, get an opportunity right underneath the basket. Let that size take advantage.
So she goes 2 for 2 from the line right there as Commons really looking to go score right here, try to cut into this deficit before halftime. So Deviney with it.
Just not enough movement right now.
No, there's none at all. Too much dribbling and too much looking.
Yeah, not everybody's planted right now.
You're giving the defense time to find Jazz.
Yeah, and that's
once again, it's going to turn into turnovers as it hasn't worked all game, so it's not going to start working halfway through the second quarter right here.
That's how those possessions are going to end.
So they're able to capitalize right there as
Michigan, might be a time to take a timeout here,
Timeout
just
right
a
here,
minute,
try to
kind of
go
talk
down.
some things over. As they're kind of going into each possession with the same approach.
Yeah, they switched up their plays right here, but Thomas switched up their defense too. So Devaney with a nice look right there, just able to get it to fall as they're able to rebound it, but good job by Combs to follow up right there and get a jump ball, get a tie up, and possession goes back to the Comets right here.
You can't even see Devaney with number 24
No,
sitting
no,
in
she's
front
still
of
right in
her.
front of her. So Charlie puts up a shot, and that one's good. Maybe a little help from the defense right there, but
Yep. We'll take it.
take it. Points are points right here, so Terriers with it. She gets it back up to 5, gets it over, just doing a really good job of them rotating the ball around and having kind of an in and out game as
Yeah, and 5 was screaming for the ball on the backside. They didn't see it or didn't trust the ability to get the ball there.
good move right there by 35.
Man,
But rebounded by Van Hess. 35 is kind of an all-around player for them. I didn't know that coming into this game right here, but she's able to handle the ball and not have nice little guard moves while still being that high. As that 3 goes in for the Comets, much needed right there to
breathe a little life back into
Yeah.
a 12-point ball game. With 3:25 left here in the second quarter.
So she pulls up for 3. That one's up. That one's off the back rim, no good, but rebounded by Thomas. Gets it back out to 35 as she gets it back in, but stolen away by Kimball. So nice read right there by Alex to come in there and steal that away. You almost like to see Hannah pull
I
that
was
shot
gonna say,
again right there.
I would like to see
you
the hot
got
hand.
24 sagged off of you that much. Just pull it again and make her come out, and then you can drive on her.
Yeah, and see if you got the hot hand.
Yep. Nice pass. Nice idea.
Oh, yeah, that was.
Nice idea. I think it's just a split second too late right there.
Yep, just timing a little bit off.
Yep. I mean, you like to see that right there. Comets are doing a much better job as Thomas switched to a man-to-man defense right there. So that's whenever they're able to use that. They really like to use the dribble handoff, dribble screen, pick and rolls. So Lady Comets able to do that. They're very much an offense. They're better on offense whenever it's a man-to-man defense.
Ah, that's easy. Wow, right there, the Comets kind of luck out. Thomas had exactly what they wanted there, just missed a shot.
So Devaney with it, she drives right. She puts up a shot, and so she'll be fouled on the play right there.
That's surprising right there. It looked like all ball.
Kind of looks like that, but it's almost. Oh, they call it block foul. They call it block, so it wasn't that contact. It was with her. With her body.
Yeah. That's much more understandable.
Yeah. Then. So once again, struggling at the free throw line right here.
I believe we are 1 for 7 from the stripe.
I think so. That sounds right.
And you think that's the difference between an 11-point ball game and a 6-7 point ball game. It's the little things.
So she's just able to drive by Charlie right there, but she misses it right there. But 24 with her height right there, just able to grab it right there as Charlie just kind of let her go by her right there as.
Yeah. And it's, as well as Thomas shot the first few minutes of the game, they've not shot the ball that well since about 4 minutes left in the first. You need the Comets to take advantage of this. And
it's kind of one thing right there, as Thomas hasn't shot the ball from the field very well, but they shot their free throws extremely well. They only missed maybe 2, I think.
Yeah. So that's where somehow finding a way to block out and try to get rebounds is going to be crucial, especially if they're struggling there, as it's a turnover and an easy foul call there.
Once again, Comets trying to go high, and you really need to go low against this team as Jaylen Winneman, she picks up her 3rd right there, and Comets are at 19 fouls.
Yeah, I tell you what, that number snuck up. I looked up at the board, I'm like 19 fouls.
I wasn't expecting it right there, so.
I was feeling like we were just about in the bonus, and then they were just about in the bonus, and I look up and see 9 fouls. So Brandon Ramirez will check into the game.
So second free throw is up, and that one's good.
And it's been near perfection from the stripe for Thomas.
Yeah. So good job, great job right there by Van Huss to go meet that pass. That's what all they're gonna have to. That's what Coach Lunenburg, she's gonna have to do at the halftime. You're gonna have to meet your passes whenever you're struggling to get it down the court. If you meet your passes, then they're gonna eventually get some contact, and they're calling the fouls right there. So Thomas moved back to that zone and struggled once again with that.
And some contact there at the stripe too. Just Thomas gonna play him physical.
Yeah, yep. Nice pass. Nice pass.
Oh my goodness, Yep. In his strength, she's got the strength that even though Haley comes down and fouls, she's still able to pull that shot up and make it look like almost as if there was no contact at all. I mean, just very strong. These are some strong girls.
So able to make that free throw again right there as struggling to get it in. There you go. Gets it into Charlie as she looks to push, but she'll be trapped. Gets back to Vinny.
Good job by 5-15 to get to the middle there. They saw where they were wanting to go with the ball.
They really have been able to understand what we were trying to do, kind of pick up on our game plan, and that's getting it to the middle. So Lady Comets at halftime are going to have to adjust what their game plan is for this press. So that ball short, but rebounded again by Thomas. Gets over to 24 as she puts up a shot long, no good, rebounded by Bree. Gets over to Van Huss, so she'll push it up, coming up on 45 seconds left in this first half. And that one's just too tall right there, and
it's too much on that pass.
Yep. That's one thing right there is Bree was kind of on the move right there, so you really want to see her jump stop, collect yourself, and get a good nice little chest pass because I believe it was Hannah down in the corner. She didn't have anybody around her. She could have, it was a good chest pass where it was right where she could have went up and shot it. That would have been ideal.
And you see that our defense starting to hesitate there now, not wanting to foul.
Yep.
And allowing for an easy block shot there.
I should have pulled that three right there.
I'd like to see her pull it,
Made one already, so go ahead and pull that.
It's a 20-point ball game with 10 seconds left in the first. She'd like to...
So you gotta go score. Gotta go score.
Might have been a better look than what they're going to get here with 3 seconds left.
So she puts up a shot right there.
And it was.
Yep. So into this first half right here, you're hitting Lady Comets 14. Thomas Lady Terriers 34. We'll be back here in a few minutes for the start of this second half.
Produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cash back. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there was more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
The industry.
Christianity is about walking by faith, living with hope, and sharing our love. And the greatest of these is love. We love God, our neighbors, and one another, and we would be delighted for you to come share the love of God with us at the Hinton Church of Christ, 307 South Spencer in Hinton, Oklahoma. Join us on Sundays for Bible classes for all ages at 9 a.m., worship at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m., and midweek Bible study on Wednesdays at 7 p.m.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Stream with Pioneer iVideo and more. Live, recorded, on demand, all in HD. Easily find and watch your favorite shows and movies. Anywhere. On any device. Perfect for the entire family. And easy to use. Enjoy Pioneer iVideo today.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cash back. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
The industry.
Christianity is about walking by faith, living with hope, and sharing our love. And the greatest of these is love. We love God, our neighbors, and one another, and we would be delighted for you to come share the love of God with us at the Hinton Church of Christ, 307 South Spencer in Hinton, Oklahoma. Join us on Sundays for Bible classes for all ages at 9 a.m., worship at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m., and midweek Bible study on Wednesdays at 7 p.m.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
All right, getting the second half underway. 34-14 ball game. We'll see if the Comets roll out with a different look here in the second half, make some adjustments going into locker room at halftime. Shot up there, no good. Rebound by number 35 from the corners, 12, dribbling back and forth. Good setup there, leverage, good shot.
So Terriers kind of continuing what they were doing in that first half right there, run out of the gate of the second half and just able to get it inside and use their height to their advantage as Wiedemann, she pulls up with it. That one's up and that one's good.
Nice way to start this game offensively. Same way they did in the first half.
Yep.
The 3-ball.
12 with it, just gets it down low to 24 is kind of all by herself, but she misses that block shot right there, so Coleman's able to come out of that unscathed, and Combs, she pushes it up. Just over to Hale, back to Combs as she looks to set it back up. Gets it inside to Kimball as she just tries to put up a shot, no good.
Nice block.
So 35 with it. Comets in that 3-2 zone as 24. She gets over to 12, but she puts up a shot, no good. But rebounded by 25 again, and able to capitalize off of second chance points again.
And just living down low. That's what they're going to continue to do until the Comets have an answer. I don't know if the Lady Comets will have an answer tonight or not.
I don't know. Just kind of one of them days where it's just difficult because you're playing against a team who moves so well. Like, they're never sitting still. Every time a shot goes up, all of them are crashing to the board. As Wiedemann has that one tipped and slung away by number 12 for the Terriers. Gets it over to 35, but she puts up a little 3, and that one's good.
Last thing they needed there, too, is to get a 3-ball to fall.
Yep. So
that's been maybe the one weakness for the Terriers, not shooting extremely well outside of the paint. To get one to fall there, they get to making shots like that. It's going to be a long second half for the Lady Comets.
So hit with it.
And again, just not moving, kind of clustered together.
It's just kind of very, discombobulated.
Yeah.
I will say, because it's just, I think they came out and they're very flustered by what Thomas is doing on offense and continuing by what you're doing on defense. It's hard to play against a team that has such long arms.
Yep.
And you don't really know what to do against that.
Yeah, and Haley kind of misses the dribble pass there. Yeah, just a little lackadaisical on offense right now.
Yeah.
Some teams that might cut it against Thomas when you've got a mismatch on the floor with size. That's just not going to work.
No. So Comets are here.
They'll sit right in this zone and pick you apart.
You got your longest person up there at the top of that zone, so that's hard. So call a foul right there.
Good call there.
Yep.
Bump check Kimball.
So first foul of the second half belongs to the Terriers right there, as that'll be number 12's third foul right there to start out this second half. It's a good job by Combs to collect that. Gets it over to Wiedemann. She's able to collect it. She puts up a little 15-foot jumper, no good.
They did a good job getting a hand on the ball without creating a foul.
Yeah, and then a hustle play right there by.
And she got her feet caught up together, I think. I don't think there was anything the Lady Comets did there.
I don't think so. I think it was just one of those things, went up to get a shot and went up to get that pass and kind of just tripped over her own shoelaces right there. Gets to the corner to Van Huss, gets it back up to Combs, who top of her, but Hale's able to collect it up top. As that one's just too tall again for the Comets and just nothing working. As in this zone right there, the Terriers came out, like I said, they have their longest person up at the top. Really taking away any sort of pass. Maybe making it seem like you don't have the pass because you have tall arms up there kind of disrupting your view. So Lady Commenter's going to have to figure out what's going to work best. That was a great pass right there by 35. She has really good court vision right there. She uses her height to see the court extremely well.
And it's the speed at which they get the ball, the hands from down there, down low, too.
Yep. Someone's behind Combs and stolen away. And she just drives up the court. She does a little fake pass out to the little, as Combs, she comes up with it as.
Nice job there. 24 kind of goes straight up.
Yeah, I think it was once again another one of those body.
Yep.
Yep, so he'll call body right there. Just went straight up, just made contact with kind of down low.
And the good news for the Lady Commissary is that's her third foul, so maybe if you could get a little bit of this size in foul trouble. And
yeah, oh yeah. So 15, she'll check in here for 5. And 20, she'll check in for 24 right here. As Banha, she splits the pair of free throws right there, and 25 brings up the court, get over to 15. Back to 12. Comets are in this kind of 3-2 zone right here with Alex having to kind of come up and guard that high post. As they're just able to go low to high right there and get a really good look right there, a high percentage shot.
Yep. Like I said, if it's from the paint, they shoot extremely well.
So, Thomas right here, we're getting this camera situation figured out right here. So I'll just keep continuing talking right here, kind of give you what's going on. As Kimball, she pulls up for 3. That one's up. That one's no good. Rebounded by Combs. As she puts up a shot, that one rattles out, and 12 with it. She dribbles it up the court, gets down low, and that one will go out of bounds off of Thomas right there, and it'll go back to the comments. So we got this camera back and working right here. So Combs with it. She takes up the court. It's over to Hale, back to Combs. She thought about the 3, maybe should have pulled the trigger right there, but gets it up to Kimball and skips across to Combs. Hannah, she drives, good drive right there, and that'll be a good foul call right there as kind of Comets once again doing that really standstill, not having any movement on offense and making it extremely easy for the defense to kind of know where you're going and play defense and not give you any good looks. So Comets still struggling from the free throw line right here, continuing into the second half as Hannah misses that first free throw. And 24, she checks back in here for 25. Second free throw's up there.
And it's just been brutal from the stripe tonight.
Yeah.
It's one of their worst games shooting from the stripe this season. In a game where they absolutely needed to make those opportunities count.
So 12, she's able to collect. It goes behind the back right there, behind Combs. And 35, she just drives left and goes by, but misses the layup right there. So Combs able to come up with that rebound and come out of that. Once again, not hurt by that. As Hale, she was up for 3. That one's off the back rim, no good. Collected by Van Huss. As Combs, she pulls up for 3. That one's up off the back of the rim, no good. But tipped around, foul 4, and out of bounds, and that'll go to the Terriers right there.
I like to see them fighting there, getting some second chance opportunities. Even if you're not making your shots, the only way you're going to get it is if you have multiple chances. It's going to eventually help your shots or help your chances of getting a shot to fall. Like the aggressiveness.
12, she pulls up her little 16-foot jumper right there, and
that was pretty.
That was a pretty shot right there. Just able to kind of, there wasn't really a screen set, but just kind of had some misdirection right there, and kind of Haley kind of got a little caught in traffic right there, and she's able to capitalize off of that. So gets to the corner and back to the top to Combs. Almost a dangerous pass right there, but Alex able to collect it. Gets it over to Combs, and she misses that shot. Rebounded by the Terriers, but good job by Haley right there to come over and have that hustle play, like you said. Nice to see them fight for the ball still. Skips it over to Hale. As that one just tipped around and out to Van Huss. Fast ball movement right there as Comets and Davini right there just in a bad spot right there. And that
I'm saying a nice position, just right underneath the basket, still too far in. Good job by Hannah to fight through that, though.
Through right there. So I don't know which one that's on, but that's whoever was called for a foul. That's their fourth. So
in the last minute or so, offensive rebounds. Lee Comets are starting to crash the boards. Just need to get these shots to fall.
Just kind of the name of the game right there. You're not getting any shots to fall as Davini's able to make that free throw right there as 25 and 5. They'll check in here for 12 and 20. So Davini, she goes 2 for 2 from the line right there. So that ball gets in 25 and just all the way down the court, and they're able to get a wide open layup right there. Just miscommunication right there. Nobody picked up 2 different girls right there. So
no need to dribble.
So under a minute left in this third quarter right here as gets it over to nice pass right there by Alyssa. Just once again not getting shots to go up. Just you're kind of playing. It's almost like they're a little intimidated by the size down low, and so
she had so much space there. I think she hesitated.
She
didn't realize she was going to have that much space.
Yeah. That one's almost thrown away and tipped out of bounds by 5, and stay with the Comets right here with 28 seconds left in this third quarter. I was saying that I think our girls, it's kind of intimidating to go in there and have a 6'2", 6'3", 6'4" girl with her hands up in your face and try to get a shot up right there. So I think it's just kind of playing a little scared as 24 is able to get a block right there and collected by 25. Just coming up on 10 seconds left as this will probably be the last possession of this.
Yeah.
So that'll be on Hannah Davini, as that's just the Comets' first foul of the second half. So really clean quarter for the Comets right there on the defensive side of things. So that's Hannah Davini's second.
Yeah, and like you said, you allude to fouls, not an issue in this game so far in the second half. None of our girls really in foul trouble. 9 fouls first half, but it's been relatively clean second half.
She goes 2 for 2 once again. As 20, she checks in here for 35 right here. Got 8 seconds left in this, so Comets just need to go and get a quick little bucket right there. Kind of go into the fourth quarter with some momentum. As Hale shoots up for 3. That one's up, and that one's good.
Nice way to end the quarter there.
So that third quarter play right there, you're hitting Comets 24 and the Lady Terriers 53.
Stream with Pioneer iVideo and more. Live, recorded, on demand, all in HD. Easily find and watch your favorite shows and movies. Anywhere, on any device, perfect for the entire family. And easy to use. Enjoy Pioneer iVideo today.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/.
Welcome back to this last 8 minutes of this ball game right here. As your Lady Comets trailing right here, as just kind of try to close out this game on a positive note. Try to do some good things in this last quarter. You kind of struggled really hard, a lot in this ball game. Just have playing against a team that has experience. We talked about that at the beginning. Kind of. A lot of them have played all 4 years of high school, and have had the same coach since junior high, so they're able to come in here and know, and they just know what to do and what they're expected of. So just able to come here and play a really good ball game for Thomas. Not really much to say other than that. So as that missed shot right there by Kimball, but collected by Davini, but block shot once again there by 24. Her third or fourth block of this game right here. So gets it into Hale, back out to Wiedemann. That one's long, rebounded by 15.
Don't blame them there. Pull the trigger. You got some space. Take your shot. It's a 29-point ball game.
So that one gets inside to 3, but that one's thrown away, tipped out as Davini, she tries to go down the court as kind of loses possession of it and puts it on her hip and walks with it. So that ball will go back to the Terriers right here. As 24, she checks out here for this fourth quarter. So Thomas with it as she thinks about the three, gets it down low to three, misses it, but rebounded by Van Hust right here. So she pushes it down the court. Deviney thinks about pulling that trigger right there, gets it out to Van Hust, back to Deviney. As she gets it inside to Kimball, but there's a lot of
contact
body
with
right
arms.
there, so they'll go to foul called right there. So baseline out of bounds right here, gets it into Van Hust as
That's got to be foul.
as one. There it is.
Yeah, gets it the second
there
time.
There it is. Yeah.
Like to see him get rewarded for that. I mean,
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a nice little good job right there by Deviney to just kind of come in there immediately, knowing that defender's kind of sagging off right there. So, and nice recognition for Charlotte to get it right back into her. Deviney, she's shot from the free throw line pretty well this game.
Yes.
As, Lady College from Holt kind of struggled, but Deviney has done an extremely good job this whole game at getting to the line and capitalizing from the free throw line.
Yeah, she's having a good game, and there it goes, 2 for 2. So on a positive note.
Yeah. Yep. Kind of talked about it in the first half. Deviney kind of brings a different level of intensity to this team, and so it's really nice to see her get rewarded for that in points. So 15 with it, gets her over to 20, and she will drive right and gets it back out to 3 as she pulls up for 3. That one's long, rebounded by Wiedemann.
Yeah.
So comments right here. Gets it into Kimball. As that one's no good.
They've had a couple possessions like that, right?
Yeah,
just a little bit too far under the basket.
So Bree, she'll check in here for Kimball. So 15 with it. She brings it up the court. Oh, that might have been a little carry right there. I'm kind of shocked they didn't call that, but she steps out of bounds right there, so that ball will go back to the Comets. So Comets with it in the front court right here. Gets out to Ramirez, back to Wiedemann.
No jump ball there.
Got a jump ball right there, so that'll stay with the Comets right there. As 21, she checks in here for 20. So Hannah Deviney, she'll throw it in from baseline. So gets into Van Hust. She pulls up for 3. That one's up and that one's good.
Good looking shot too, but she's going. I guess she's okay, hobbling there a little bit.
They came down a little tough on her.
A little awkwardly there.
Yeah.
The shot looked awesome.
Amazing.
Off the hands.
Nothing but net. Thing just came down a little tenderly on her ankle.
Tenderly.
It's
a great word.
Thank you. It's that college education right there.
Bringing the vocab tonight.
Of course.
You and Potter.
So Miley Daigle, she'll check into this ball game for the first time tonight, and Alex Kimball, she checks back in here for Van Hust. Just kind of don't really want to get a injury right here, especially right before playoffs come out. So as Combs, she pulls that trigger, that one's no good. So gets over to 15, she'll shoot for 3. That one's up and that one's no good. Got to go out of bounds and to go back to the Comets.
Yeah, for the Comets here, just kind of finish out, play with some pride, try to put a good fourth quarter together as Thomas has got some different players in here, in the fourth quarter, trying to get some of their bench, some minutes.
That'll be a walk right there.
Travel. Not many of those.
Nope.
Today, as I believe, looking at the assignments there, just want to kind of tell the fans at home, this year we got regionals. The regionals will actually be here at Hinton this year, so I believe we'll be playing Hobart in districts. At Hobart in district play.
Hobart,
And so tough, obviously tough draw for districts, expected of course, but they'll have their work cut out for them. And good news is, regardless of the results of district, they'll get an opportunity in regionals. Of course, you don't want to lose in districts because then you
don't want to start out with a loss at regionals. Kind of give yourself some some room to go in and make a run in playoffs. So
yeah, because that loss from district does carry over to regionals, double elimination. I believe I'm correct on that.
Yes.
Brindley, correct me if I'm wrong there. Yeah.
It's double elimination all the way through to area until state. So
yes. And interesting draw at Hobart too. You know, I was joking about before the game. If for those of you that follow softball, they've got new alignments for next year. District going back to 4-team district with and playing supers, and we've got Sayre and Hobart and Watonga in our district next year. So Hobart will be a staple of who we face in softball too. So
I believe that'll be on the 17th or the 18th. I bet it'll be on the Friday.
Yes.
The 17th.
Are you referring to district play?
Yes, I was looking and it didn't say for sure,
Yes,
but I imagine it's just up to the
yes,
up
that
to the
is. And
schools.
then regionals are the 23rd through, if necessary, the 25th.
Smiley Daigle, good drive right there.
And of course, keep an eye out. You know, we may or may not be streaming those. Like to, of course, there's an opportunity. We may be streaming those on HintonCommons.tv. So, if be, just kind of, we'll keep you up to date on that and what we elect to do for our broadcasting schedule for playoffs.
So Miley Daigle, she comes into the game right here, is able to go to the free throw line as she misses that first one. As Sherry ends, she checks in this ball game for Jalen Wiedemann. And number 10, I believe, for Thomas, and number 5 check in for Thomas. So Miley's second free throw is up, and that one runs around, no good, rebounded by 30.
And just the struggles continue from the Stripe tonight. They've left about 10 or 11 points on the board.
As that layup's up, no good, but rebounded by Campbell. As that one's just stolen away by Thomas, and 30 with it. She goes up, but that shot's up, and that one's good. So Sherry ends with it. Gets back to Combs. Coming up on the 3-minute mark left in this fourth quarter as Daigle, she takes a good drive right there. Just no call right there. Russell say it was all ball, so Thomas with it. They'll dribble up 11 with it. She dribbles it in the front court. Good defense there by Combs. That'll be a foul called on Haley. Just a second team foul, so far away from the bonus right here in this fourth quarter. So sideline out of bounds right there as that one's almost thrown away by Kimball. 3 with it, gets it over to 11 as she's just gonna imagine now. She drives as that one's up, and that'll be a foul called right there by Kimball, on Kimball. So
man, hate to see that. She kind of threw an elbow, or looked like
that's kind of one thing. If Kimball if Alex was able to get set right there, that would have been a charge, but just wasn't able to kind of having to come down to that help position as
a non-basketball person. That's always part of the game that I just don't like.
Yeah.
It's part of the game. It is the correct call there.
Yeah.
Part of the game I've never liked as part of the game.
So Comets with possession of the ball right here, with about 2 minutes left in this game. That one's collected by Combs. With 11 kind of reaching in right there, but no foul call. As Daigle gets it, she pulls up for 3. That one's up, that one's short, no good, but rebounded by Wiggs.
Good job by Charity there.
Yep.
Oh.
That's one thing I love about Charity. She's going to come in and she's going to play with everything she's got for however long she's in. As Daigle, she pulls for a 3 right there, got it off the backboard.
Off glass.
I think she called bank.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
So that one's thrown away. Good defense there by Id. Says she gets it out to Daigle. She puts it for 3. That one's up off the back rim, no good, but rebounded by Combs. Gets it over to Id. Charity pulled for 3. That one's up. That one's off the back rim, no good. But
look at Miley
there,
look at her crashing in there too.
Yep.
I love that effort.
So love to see it from some people who don't get some minutes trying to come in here and develop and get ready for next year. As Charity and Miley are just freshmen and sophomores, so able to get kind of some experience in games.
Yeah, those are definitely your future players, especially Charity. Charity's going to be a star. She's going to be a centerpiece of the offense, but she's a freshman, and there's a lot to get from the game as you get older. A lot comes from age and experience, and this is her first year playing high school ball, so she has some moments where she's flashy and some moments where she's still learning the game, still growing, and she's going to be a centerpiece of the offense for when she gets, to be a sophomore, junior.
As Thomas, they bring it into the front court as they're able to kind of break that pressure right there by the Comets as 13 with it. Gets it over to 21. She pulls up a 3. That one's up. That one's off the back of the rim. No good, but collected by Combs as she just will dribble up the court. Under a minute left in this game. Bree with it. Gets it over to Miley as she thinks about the 3. Doesn't take it. Little step back jumper. No good, but rebounded by Combs as she puts up a...
No call?
No. So it'll be common ball right here with 45 seconds left in this game. Gets it into London Harp. She pulls over a shot. That one's off the backboard. No good, but rebounded by Thomas.
Nice to see London in the game, too. Great kid. Great. Love to see her get some playing time.
So good hustle there by Miley. Knocked that out of bounds. So Thomas with it. Coming up on the end of this game right here, so.
Good job there by Charity trying to strip that away.
So that ball go to the Comets left with 21 seconds left in this game. So, like I said, I love to see Charity play. She'll go hard for as much as she gets an opportunity to play. So love to see it right there by that freshman.
Yes, right down to the final seconds of the game. Likes her pull. One more 3. Come on. There you go. Nice spin move.
Nice move there by Bree.
Good job.
Nice move for her to get into that scorebook right here.
It's been one of the better finishes from Bree this season.
So that'll be the end of this ball game right here as your Comets follow the Lady Terriers 36-55. But stay close because we got a boys game coming up. Should be a good game right here. So we'll be back on HintonComets.tv.
There you go.